Did you know that when we close our eyes to meditate, the brain starts to vibrate at a special frequency called alpha waves? These waves are directly linked to feelings of calm and creativity. It's like tuning your mind to the peace channel. Imagine your mind as an old radio. Normally, we are in static mode, that chaotic hum of thoughts and worries. Meditation is like turning the dial and finding the perfect station, calm, clear, and deeply refreshing. And the best part, this station is available to everyone at any time. Ready to adjust the dial and discover how to access this inner calm? Let's explore together. Imagine, for a moment, that you're standing by a tranquil lake. The water is calm, the sky is clear, and everything around you is in perfect balance. Now think, when was the last time you felt this way? At peace, fully present in the moment. For many of us, the answer might be, I don't remember. And that's okay. We live in a world that never stops. There are deadlines to meet, commitments to honor, endless notifications on our devices. Our minds become a reflection of all this, a whirlwind of thoughts, worries, and unfinished tasks. And in this rush, it's easy to forget something essential, our connection with ourselves. But what if I told you there's a simple, practical, and accessible way to reclaim this connection? Something that doesn't require sophisticated equipment or large amounts of time, but has the power to transform the way you feel, think, and live. Today, we're talking about meditation. And before you think, oh, that's not for me, I want you to give me a chance. Because meditation isn't something mystical or reserved only for monks in distant monasteries. It's actually a fundamental human skill, a way to reconnect with our center, even amidst the chaos. In this video, I'll show you that meditation can be as simple as breathing, literally. We'll explore easy techniques, demystify concepts, and most importantly, bring this into your daily life in a practical and accessible way. It's not about emptying the mind as many think, but about learning to observe your thoughts, find clarity, and cultivate calm. And the best part, this is for everyone. Yes, for you too. Think about it. How often do you find yourself stuck in thoughts about the past or anxieties about the future? This is a common cycle, but meditation offers us something rare and precious: the present, the here and now. And when we are truly present, we can live with more depth, purpose, and peace. And maybe you're wondering, but where do I start? Or, can I even meditate? The answer is, yes, you can. Everyone can. Meditation doesn't require perfection, only practice. And what's incredible about this journey is that every step, no matter how small, already makes a difference. Now, before we move forward, I want to propose something simple. Take a deep breath with me. Inhale and exhale slowly. Notice how, in just one moment, you are already more aware of your body and the present moment. This is the power of meditation. It's not about changing who you are, but about helping you become more yourself. Throughout this video, we'll build a solid foundation together. We'll start by understanding what meditation is and why it's so powerful. Then, we'll explore practical techniques for you to start today, such as breathing exercises and different styles of meditation. And finally, we'll talk about how to integrate this practice into your daily routine, so the benefits become a constant part of your life. That said, I want to remind you of something important. This journey is yours. There's no right or wrong. There is no ideal pace. Everyone finds their own way to meditate, and that's what makes this practice so rich and personal. The important thing is to take the first step, and what matters is not where you are now, but where you're going. Now, take another deep breath. Imagine this video as a guide, a doorway to a space of calm and self-discovery. And when you finish watching, I hope you feel not just inspired, but also empowered to bring more balance and clarity to your life. Ready to start? Let's explore together what meditation is and why it can be your next great ally in the pursuit of peace and well-being. What is meditation and why should you care? Research shows that the average adult has about 6,000 thoughts a day, and most of them are the same as yesterday. Our minds are stuck in repeat mode, which leaves us anxious and exhausted. It's like trying to drive a car with the accelerator stuck. You might get somewhere, but the engine will burn out before you reach your destination. Meditation is the key to slowing down, taking your foot off the accelerator, and finally enjoying the scenery along the way. And what if I told you that with a simple practice, you can become the master of your mind's steering wheel? Let's start with a simple question. What is meditation? Many people think meditating means emptying the mind completely, and that can seem almost impossible. But the truth is, meditation is much more accessible than that. It's not about not thinking, but about creating a space between you and your thoughts. It's about learning to observe your mind without judgment, without rush. Imagine your mind as the sky. Thoughts, emotions, and worries are like clouds. Some are light and fleeting, others are heavy and seem to linger for days. Meditating is realizing that even when the sky is full of clouds, above them is still vast, calm, and blue. That's what meditation does. It helps you access this space of clarity, which is always present within you. But how does this work in practice? Basically, meditation trains your attention. We live in an era where everything competes for our attention. Social media, news, endless tasks. Our minds jump from one thought to another like a restless monkey. Meditation is the antidote to this agitation. It teaches us to focus on something simple, like breathing, and to bring our attention back when it wanders. And over time, this training strengthens our ability to be present, even outside of practice. Now, you might be thinking, why should I care about this? My life is already full of commitments, and adding more seems difficult. I understand, but meditation isn't just another task on your list. It's the tool that helps you deal better with everything that's already on it. Studies show that meditation can reduce stress, improve sleep quality, increase focus, and even boost the immune system. In other words, it's not just about relaxing, it's about living better. Think about stress for a moment. We all deal with it, and in small doses, it can even be useful. But when stress becomes chronic, it harms our physical and mental health. Meditation is like a release valve. It helps us create a pause between stimulus and response. Instead of reacting impulsively to a problem, we learn to respond more calmly and consciously. And it's not just about stress. Meditation can also transform how we deal with negative emotions like anxiety or anger. When you're anxious, your mind is usually in the future, imagining scenarios that may or may not happen. When you're angry, you're stuck in the past, reliving something that's already passed. Meditation grounds us in the present, the only moment that truly exists. It teaches us that emotions are like waves. They come and go, but you are the ocean, not the wave. A practical example of this: imagine you're in a heated discussion. Normally, your response might be impulsive, driven by anger. But if you practice meditation regularly, you might notice the anger rising and choose a more balanced response. This small gap between feeling and acting is powerful and can transform your relationships and your life. Moreover, meditation directly impacts your mental and physical health. Many people report that with practice, they sleep better. This happens because when you meditate, you slow down your mind and calm the nervous system, creating an environment more conducive to restful sleep. It also improves focus and concentration, something we all need in a world full of distractions. It's like training for your mind, just as the gym is for your body. And of course, there are the long-term benefits. Meditation has been extensively studied by scientists around the world, and the results are consistent. It can reduce cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and even change the structure of the brain. Yes, you heard right. Neuroscience studies show that regular meditation can increase gray matter density in areas of the brain related to memory, learning, and emotional regulation. In other words, it literally transforms your brain. But you don't need to be a scientist to notice the benefits. The impact is in the little things of daily life. It's that moment when you realize you're more patient in traffic, or when you can fully enjoy a cup of coffee instead of rushing through it. These are the moments that make life richer and more meaningful. Now, I want you to reflect. What brought you here? Maybe you're seeking more calm, more balance, Or maybe you just want to try something new. Whatever your motivation, know that it's valid. And know also that meditation isn't about perfection. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Every time you sit to meditate, even if it's just for a minute, you're taking a step in the right direction. And here's a question for you. What's stopping you from starting? Many people say they don't have time. But meditation doesn't need to be long to be effective. Even 5 minutes can make a huge difference. Others say they can't. Stop the mind. But remember, meditation isn't about stopping thoughts. It's about observing them with curiosity and compassion. So, my suggestion is this. Start small. Maybe today, after watching this video, take 2 minutes to sit in silence and pay attention to your breath. Just that, and see how you feel. It's a simple step, but that's how big changes begin. Now that you understand what meditation is and why it can be a powerful tool in your life, let's explore something practical. Breathing techniques that can help you find inner calm, even on the busiest days. Ready to take the next step? Let's go. Breath work techniques for inner calm. Now that we understand what meditation is and why it's so valuable, let's explore one of the simplest and most powerful tools for cultivating inner calm, breathing. Yes, breathing. Something you do automatically, without even thinking, but when done consciously, can transform your mental and emotional state completely. Did you know that the way you breathe can alter your emotional state in seconds? Deep inhalations activate the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for relaxing your body. It's literally the pause button for our system. Imagine your breath as the tides of the ocean. When you inhale deeply, it's like a wave washing away all your worries. As you exhale, the tide recedes, taking with it all the accumulated tension. This is the power of conscious breathing, an instant emotional cleanse. We'll test this together in a moment, but first, let me tell you about a breathing technique used even by NASA astronauts to stay calm in extreme situations. Breathing is like a bridge between the body and the mind. When we're stressed or anxious, our breathing tends to become short and shallow. Ever noticed? It's like we're just surviving, not living. On the other hand, when we breathe slowly and deeply, we send a signal to the brain that everything is okay, that we're safe. It's like hitting the reset button on a busy day. Let's start with a simple technique called box breathing. Imagine you're drawing a square with your breath. Inhale while counting to 4. Hold your breath while counting to 4. Exhale slowly while counting to 4. And finally, hold without air while counting to 4 again. That's it. Easy, right? This technique is used even by athletes and military personnel to deal with high-pressure situations because it calms the nervous system quickly. Now, I want you to try it with me. Close your eyes, if you can. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold again, 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you feel? More centered, more present. That's the magic of conscious breathing. Another powerful technique is alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Shodhana, as it's called in the yoga tradition. It might seem a bit different at first, but it's incredibly effective for balancing your energy and bringing focus. Here's how it works. Use your thumb to close one nostril and inhale slowly through the other. Then, close the nostril you inhaled through, open the opposite one, and exhale. Repeat this cycle for a few minutes. This technique not only calms the mind, but also balances the two hemispheres of the brain, promoting a state of harmony. And there's more. There's something called diaphragmatic breathing, or belly breathing, which is especially useful for reducing anxiety. Often, we breathe only with the upper part of our chest, but our lungs have much more capacity than that. When you breathe deeply with the diaphragm, your belly expands on the inhale and contracts on the exhale. This helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the one that relaxes us. Try now. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Inhale deeply, feeling your belly expand, and then exhale, feeling it contract. Do this for a few cycles and see how you feel. The beauty of these techniques is that you can practice them anywhere, at work, in traffic, or even before bed. They don't require anything more than a few minutes of your attention. And the best part, the more you practice, the more natural they become, so that in moments of stress, your mind already knows what to do. But why are these practices so effective? The answer lies in the nervous system. When we're stressed, the body goes into fight or flight mode. It's like we're always running from a lion, even if the lion is just an email that needs a response. Breathing techniques help activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite of the alert state. It's the system responsible for rest, digestion, and healing. In other words, for calm. Moreover, conscious breathing brings us back to the present moment. Think about it. Breathing only happens in the here and now. When we're focused on it, it's impossible to be stuck in the past or worried about the future. And that's one of the great secrets of meditation and living fully. Now, I want you to reflect. How are you breathing right now? Is it rapid and shallow or slow and deep? Just becoming aware of this is already an act of presence. And if you feel inspired, try one of these techniques in the coming days and see how they transform your energy. And of course, I'd love to know, which of these techniques do you think will work best for you? Share in the comments, because your experience can inspire others to try them too. And remember, breath is a gift you can access at any moment. Use it to your advantage. In the next segment, we'll explore different styles of meditation so you can find the one that resonates most with you. Because just like every person is unique, meditation practice can also be personalized. So, continue with me on this journey, and let's take the next step together, finding your meditation style. Now that we've explored breathing as a powerful tool for balance, it's time to take a step further and dive into the universe of different meditation styles. Meditation isn't a one-size-fits-all practice. There's a variety of approaches, and finding the right style for you is an important part of this journey. After all, meditation should adapt to you, not the other way around. One of the reasons meditation is important is that regular meditation practice can literally change the shape of your brain. Neuroscience studies show that it increases gray matter in areas linked to memory, learning, and emotional regulation. It's like each meditation session is a workout at the mental gym. The more you practice, the stronger your mind becomes, capable of handling life's challenges with resilience and clarity. Imagine having a brain that's not only healthier, but also wiser. Want to start your mental training today? Let's get to the practical techniques. But before we dive directly into simple techniques, did you know there's a meditation style for every type of personality? From imaginative explorers to logical thinkers, there's always an approach that fits perfectly with you. If you're creative, you'll love visualization meditation, which uses imagination to create scenarios of peace. For those seeking structure, guided meditation offers clear instructions, like a map for the mind. The most important thing is to experiment and discover what resonates with your essence. Let's start by talking about mindfulness meditation, perhaps the most well-known today. The word mindfulness can be translated as full attention. It's about being fully present in the moment, without judging what's happening. You can practice mindfulness anywhere, not just sitting on a meditation cushion. It's about paying attention to what you're doing, whether it's drinking a cup of tea or walking in a park. For example, try this right now. Take something simple, like a glass of water. Observe it as if it's the first time you've ever seen water. See how it reflects light, how it moves when you move it. Drink slowly, feeling the liquid sliding down your throat. This is a moment of mindfulness, bringing your full attention to what's happening now. It's simple, but powerful. Another style worth exploring is loving-kindness meditation, or metta. This practice focuses on cultivating feelings of compassion and connection, starting with yourself and expanding to others. It works like this. You repeat phrases of positive intention, such as, "May I be at peace," "May I be happy." Then, you direct these same wishes to other people, including friends, family, and even those you have difficulties with. This practice not only increases your empathy, but also can reduce feelings of anger and resentment. Now, if you're someone who likes to imagine things, you might enjoy visualization meditation. This style uses the power of imagination to create a state of calm or inspiration. For example, you can imagine yourself in a peaceful place, like a beach or a forest. Or you can visualize your goals being achieved, feeling the emotions of success and gratitude as if they're already real. Visualization is not only relaxing, but also a powerful tool for focusing your mind and attracting what you desire. For those who prefer something more structured, there's guided meditation. In this style, you follow the voice of a guide, which can be live or recorded. This guide can lead you through a series of images, breaths, or reflections. The best part about guided meditation is that it eliminates any uncertainty about what to do, especially if you're a beginner. It's like having a map in hand while exploring unfamiliar territory. And of course, there's silent meditation, the most traditional practice. It might seem challenging at first, but there's a unique beauty in simply sitting in silence, observing your thoughts and breath. This style is often associated with Zen and Stoicism, philosophies that teach acceptance of what is, rather than fighting against the natural flow of life. Now, you might be wondering, how do I choose the right style for me? The answer is simple. Experiment. There's no right or wrong here. Maybe you'll connect immediately with mindfulness practice, or perhaps loving-kindness meditation will spark something special in you. The most important thing is that you explore without rigid expectations. Each style has something unique to offer, and you might even discover that different practices work better at different times in your life. To help, here's a little exercise. Choose one of these styles and practice for 5 minutes today. It could be mindfulness, visualization, or any other. Then, observe how you feel. What did you like? What did you find challenging? This will help you understand which approach resonates most with you. And remember, there's no problem with mixing styles or adapting them to your needs. For example, you might start with a guided meditation to relax, and then explore silent meditation. Or use visualization techniques on days when you need extra motivation. The practice is yours, and it should serve as a tool to enrich your life, not as an obligation. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these styles caught your attention the most? Share in the comments, because your experience can help others find their own path. And remember, this journey isn't about reaching a final destination, but about enjoying the process of discovery and growth. In the next segment, we'll talk about how to incorporate meditation into your daily life. Because as incredible as it is, the practice will only bring real benefits if you can make it a regular part of your life. So, if you're ready to take meditation to the next level, keep going with me, incorporating meditation into your daily life. Now that we've explored different meditation styles, it's time to talk about how to incorporate this practice into your daily life. After all, meditation isn't just something you do at a specific moment of the day. It's a way to be present and balanced, even amidst the rush. Did you know that meditating for just 3 minutes can change your mood for hours? That's because meditation reduces cortisol levels, the stress hormone, in record time. 3 minutes are less than the time it takes to heat a coffee in the microwave or toast bread. But these small moments have a gigantic impact. Imagine transforming each break in your day into a moment of recharge, like plugging your phone into a charger, ready to transform your days with conscious pauses. I'm going to give you a simple challenge that you can start right now. First, let's be realistic. For many of us, starting something new can be a challenge, especially when we feel we already have little time available. But here's the good news. You don't need to set aside a whole hour to meditate. In fact, starting with just 5 minutes a day can make a big difference. The secret is consistency. It's better to meditate for 5 minutes every day than for an hour just once a week. So, how do you find time to meditate? The answer lies in simplicity. Think about your daily routines. Is there a moment when you can naturally integrate meditation? For example, how about right after waking up? Before even picking up your phone, sit in silence and breathe deeply for a few minutes. Or maybe before bed, as a way to calm the mind and prepare the body for restful sleep. Another important tip is to create a dedicated space for practice. It doesn't need to be large or elaborate, but it should be a place where you feel comfortable and free from distractions. It could be a corner in your room, a special chair, or even a mat on the floor. When you have a designated space, it's easier to create the habit because it serves as a visual reminder. Now let's talk about goals. Often, we get demotivated because we set overly ambitious goals. So, start small. Maybe your initial goal is to meditate for 5 minutes 3 times a week. And it's okay if you're not perfect. The most important thing is that you keep returning to the practice, even if you miss a day or two. Remember, meditation is an act of kindness toward yourself, not a competition. To help maintain the habit, you can also use reminders or triggers. For example, you might decide that every time you finish your breakfast, you'll meditate for a few minutes. Or you could set a gentle alarm on your phone to remind you to meditate at a specific time. These little tricks can make all the difference. Plus, don't be afraid to ask technology for help. There are many apps and free videos offering guided meditations for beginners. They're a great way to stay focused, especially in the early days when your mind is still adjusting to the practice. And here's an important point. Meditating doesn't necessarily mean sitting still in silence. You can incorporate meditation into daily activities. For example, try a mindful walk. While walking, pay attention to each step, the rhythm of your breath, and the sounds around you. It's a simple way to meditate and move at the same time. Another approach is to integrate meditation into specific moments of your day. For example, while waiting in line at the supermarket, instead of looking at your phone, take the opportunity to breathe deeply and observe your thoughts. Or during a work break, close your eyes for a minute and focus on your breath. Small moments like these help bring meditation into your routine naturally. And remember to celebrate your achievements. Each time you meditate, even if it's just for a few minutes, acknowledge this effort. Maybe keeping a journal, noting how you felt before and after each practice, can help. It not only helps you see the benefits, but also motivates you to continue. Now, here's a challenge for you. Choose a moment in your day and commit to meditating for 5 minutes. It could be when you wake up, before bed, or during a work break. Try it for a week and see how you feel. And if possible, share your experience in the comments. Who knows, you might inspire someone else to do the same. Finally, I want to remind you that meditation is a personal journey. It doesn't matter where you start, but that you're willing to take the first step. Over time, the practice becomes as natural as brushing your teeth. And the benefits go beyond the minutes you spend meditating. They spread throughout your life, from your ability to handle challenges to how you interact with people around you. So, take a deep breath and begin. Your journey to a calmer, more balanced life is just beginning, and I'll be here to accompany you on this path. Until then, remember, true transformation happens one moment at a time. Now, here's something for you to reflect on. The word breath and the word spirit share the same root in many ancient languages. Meditating is, in a way, a spiritual act no matter your belief. It's a reminder that in every breath, there is life, connection, and purpose. When you meditate, you are literally reconnecting with the essence of who you are. And this essence is calm, balanced, and full of potential. Meditation doesn't turn you into someone else. It helps you discover the best version of yourself. Today, you discovered the transformative power of this simple and accessible practice. We started by understanding what meditation is and why it can be so impactful for your life. We found that, far from being something distant or complicated, meditating is a way to reconnect with our center, cultivating calm and clarity even amidst chaos. We also talked about practical breathing techniques, like box breathing and alternate nostril breathing, which you can use at any time of the day to calm and center yourself. Then we dove into different meditation styles, such as mindfulness, loving kindness, and visualization, so you can find the one that resonates most with your essence. Finally, we discussed how to integrate meditation into your daily routine, making it a natural and sustainable part of your life. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and reflect. Which of these practices caught your attention the most? Which one do you see yourself trying today, tomorrow, or next week? Whatever the answer, know that there's no right or wrong. Meditation is a journey of self-discovery, and every step, no matter how small, is already a significant advance. And now I want to know, what will be your next step on this journey? Leave your intention in the comments, because together we can create a wave of calm and transformation. Say, for example, when was the last time you stopped to really breathe and be present in the moment? Which meditation or breathing technique do you think can bring more calm to your daily life? Share if there's anything holding you back from starting to meditate today. Remember, there's no need to rush. The beauty of meditation lies in the present moment, in the pause, in the breath. It's a practice that adapts to your life, to your rhythm. So my question for you is, how will you start? Will it be with 5 minutes in the morning, a guided practice before bed, or maybe a mindful walk in the park? Share your intention in the comments. I'd love to know how you plan to bring meditation into your daily life. And while you think about this, I want to remind you of something important. Meditation isn't about achieving a perfect state of calm or perfection. It's about showing kindness to yourself, accepting where you are, and with patience, building a path to more balance and peace. Moreover, I want to challenge you to inspire others. How about sharing this video with a friend or family member who you think could benefit from meditation? Sometimes, a simple suggestion can be the nudge someone needs to start something transformative. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to keep following content like this. Your journey of self-discovery doesn't have to be solitary. We're here, learning and growing together. Reflect on this. What difference would it make in your life if you could live with more calm, more presence, and more purpose? The answer to this is within your reach, starting with a single moment of silence. Because ultimately, meditation isn't just a practice. It's an invitation to live life fully, one breath at a time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, and leave your comment. Your interaction helps us continue bringing transformative content like this. Want to take the next step in your journey of self-discovery? Check out our exclusive ebook, which brings more techniques and insights about meditation. The link is pinned in the first comment. And don't stop here. On your screen, you'll see 2 incredible videos to continue this journey of self-discovery and overcoming challenges. Choose one and click to keep learning how to create a life with more calm, focus, and purpose. Your journey starts now. Thank you so much for joining me here. I'm honored to be part of your path, and I can't wait to hear about your experiences and discoveries in the comments. Remember, the peace you seek is already within you. Until the next video.